Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 4 seed in this playoff, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Flowers.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. Quick completion to the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
First down, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Flowers. Brought down, but broke the tackle. Produced a solid game there.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Gives it to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Noles are looking to keep this drive going. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Tried to loft it in there, but it's incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th
short.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To the air, it's Stevens. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, Tigers, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. costing them 6 points. Can they bounce back here? Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And out comes the offense, set to take over here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Tailback with another carry. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
On the move now. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, the offense tries to go with a play action to slow this defense down, but they weren't buying it. They applied the pressure, came up with a sack.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range. You've got to do something now on second and long. Back to pass. It's Stevens. Pulls it in. It's Coleman. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But it's incomplete. They missed an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. And the Tigers will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Flowers. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That completion sets up a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Flowers. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his back. Grab near the sticks. It's Flowers. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Now they'll run it on the toss. Look out, room to run here. Here he goes. At the 10. Touchdown, Seminoles, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up with the PAT. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Looking to throw. It's Stevens. Swarmed by the pass rush. He's sacked.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Over the middle. It's Flowers. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Play fake, looking to throw. Locates the tight end. It's complete. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The short completion of the tight end. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Noles are going to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Little floater there, but it falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Off the RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. It's the 2-minute timeout in what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The offense couldn't convert on 4th down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And the Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. 4th down conversion using a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. He'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Flowers. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that 3rd down play. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Oh, and the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
They'll hand it off. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Sticking with the running game. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's Stevens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. The Tigers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense cannot be stopped.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
Extra point makes the lead 11. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Looks like the final play of the half. He didn't spike it. Looking to throw now. There's contact on the throw. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
2
And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Already a two-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively to try to put this defense in a bigger hole. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Back to pass. It's Stevens. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down there.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Second down and goal upcoming. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. He's swarmed by the defense. The Tigers will crank up the tempo. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
They go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down.
Boy, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
The Seminoles are on the move here.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Here's the target, and it's complete. He's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
The Noles pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to chuck it again. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch made on the left side. But he runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And the Noles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. It's Flowers. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. Defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Back to throw. It's Stevens. Bringing pressure. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Looking deep downfield to the left. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he'll finally go down after a huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep again. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. Just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, we need you guys to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today, Kurt.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
The extra point makes the lead 18 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Pulls it in. It's Thompson. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now it's second down here. And he drops back in the gun. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They finally make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play to wrap up this third quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Pass caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
This play's really well defended here by the defense. They try to sneak the back out. The defense is aware of it. Not only aware of it, keep him short of the line of scrimmage for a loss. Sometimes those backs can sneak out unidentified. This time the defense saw him and made the play.
They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Now, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon, or this one will be over.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew
and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Man, this defense coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
And the PAT makes the lead 11, 35-24. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Ball handed off. And they've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Grinding away with a running game.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw. It's Stevens. It's a quick grab. Touchdown, Clemson. That's how you finish a play. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Wants to throw it. Caught by the receiver.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
So down by multiple possessions here, the offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. 4th down. He's throwing for it. The pocket breaking down. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And now the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Well, if you're going to run an ISO play with that pulling guard, the running back's got to do a better job of getting behind those big linemen to hope that a hole will open up. Here he tries to bounce it to the outside. There's just no room out there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Extending the play now. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. The clock at 0-0. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. They get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the national championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome to gleaming State Farm Stadium, the home field of the Cardinals in Glendale, Arizona, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Getting set. Here's second down. Same tailback, another carry. They stop him right at the 24.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. I mean, he's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Defense looking to dial up some pressure here. Stopped on third for no gain. Fourth and one now.
Interesting call here by the offensive coordinator. Shows you the confidence that he has in his offensive line and running back, but the defense in great position to negate this play and bring up a fourth down.
Aggressive start to this game. They're going to go for it on fourth down. QB keeps it himself. The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. They're going to run it. The catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. looking downfield. It's Stevens. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They strike first in this national title bout. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Remember last time, North Point 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Oh, looks like the defense jumped offside there. If that's the case, this will be a 1st down. The Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. The defense showing blitz here. Defense is coming after him. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a 1st down.
Tight end makes the grab. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Back to throw again. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Hokies. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action here on first down. They'll try a pass here. A little bit too much air on that throw by the junior quarterback.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scanning the field, it's Stevens. Looking right, this one caught.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught quickly. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his secure.
All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Going for a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Chris, that's every quarterback's worst nightmare. A wide-open receiver streaking for a touchdown. You could throw a hook shot out there, let him get underneath it, and let him run to the end zone. What a missed opportunity.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks into open space. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. You're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. There's the handoff. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Direct snap. Wildcat look picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Running out of time in the pocket. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't make it in. Defense forces him out at the 1-yard line.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
And it's a direct snap. Floaters into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this big a stage in a national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. Clemson offense is back out there. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. To throw, it's Stevens. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Second down play coming up. The shotgun running play call. Got the first down and still motoring. Muscles past the defender. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hokies offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Throwing off play action. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. The D coordinator showing heavy blitz pre-snap. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Grabbed by the receiver. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Hokies have first and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pumps a short throw down to the running back. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Looking to throw it again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, that's exactly when you want to go to your little slot receiver, right? He gets a one-on-one matchup on fourth down, has all that room to work with in the middle of the field, get him the football on fourth down, come up with a conversion, keep those sticks moving.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. High completion, good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That pass is caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Third down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
With third down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. This time, a completion.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on fourth down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. It's a first down.
And the long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The ball is caught. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hokies. And this national championship game is now dead even, Kirk. We're going to have a fun finish here.
Yeah, maybe I'm being hopeful, but this has the makings of an instant classic right now. The way these teams are matching each other at an elite level in the national championship, it's getting more advanced the further we go. I'm with you. Maybe it comes down to the wire.
And the PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Stevens. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Looking to scramble. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The Tigers will have to kick this away. It's a rough drive for the offense. Punter comes on and booted away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. He fires downfield. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Catch made on the right side. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. They try a gamble there, but that was almost intercepted. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Third and goal. Looking to throw for it. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hokies will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's Stevens. It's a short completion to the big tight end. The defense scoops it up.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. But give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Good enough for first down yardage.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And that will give them the lead now.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drop. Can they bounce back from that right away? He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Pressure is coming. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To the air, it's Stevens. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost some 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Now this defense is going to have to mix up some looks as this back has had a monster day in the national championship. Running inside, running outside. The defense has got to do a good job of locking in on him to negate his big play ability.
Snags the quick throw. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
First down and 10 now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense getting set. It's second down. Play fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Going to try to use his legs here. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to fourth down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Scanning the field, it's Stevens. And they trap him for a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but we stopped short of the first down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Let's surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. They're going to run it here. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. Clock running in the final minute here of the third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The receiver grabs it.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Third down play for this offense. It's a heavy blitz look here. Let's see if they bring the house. Third down play here out of the shotgun. He's looking deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now. The Hokies pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And there's the handoff. Brought down after a short gain. Now it's 4 fingers in the air. Get ready for the 4th coming up. So Virginia Tech, Kirk, is on top at the moment. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Hokies looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, what an incredible job here by this defense on third down. Now to set up a pivotal fourth down play. The question is, does the offense go for it and be aggressive, or do they punt it away and trust their defense to get a win?
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Ball handed off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll ride the back again here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Stevens. Looks to the left, pass caught. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Chris, that is a huge play for this defense. They come up with the sack, they push the offense back a bit, and most importantly, they let that clock keep running.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
What a job by this defense coming up with that big sack on first down. Now the incompletion. Good job of putting this offense in a real bind now. It's 3rd down and long on their side of the 50.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Taking a deep shot here late in the game. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you've got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Hit as he released it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step? Breaks into the clear. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking to pass. It's Stevens. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? On third down, he drops to throw. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. To throw, it's Stevens. Looking for 6. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on fourth and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense... Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, drops back. Touchdown, Clemson. They take the lead in the final minute. Another touchdown strike. You win national championships with elite quarterback play. And Kirk, this guy's putting on a show.
I mean, this is a national championship. You imagine having this kind of performance? This is something that we'll always remember. Right now, this defense is overmatched with his ability to throw the ball and the receiver's jobs of running routes. Everything's in sync right now.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking for a late, deep throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Hokies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Chris, I really wondered what direction they might go here with the national championship on the line. What a nice throw, but what impresses me is the catch and then the run after the catch to get the ball into the end zone. They go up by 3 now late in the game. An extra point here will force your opponent to have to drive the length of the field to beat you.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. And the deep kick will sail out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Dropping back, it's Stevens. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Virginia Tech Hokies.